What's poppin', fellas? It's your boy Young Rizzy, not because I was young, but because I was growing up in front of your eyes, man. Pleb Life Entity's one of the critically acclaimed up and coming rookie of the year YouTuber. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, I wanted to make a video because in the end of the day, I am a content creator and I am a gamer. I haven't been uploading, haven't been streaming, but the reason for that is because I've been watching a lot of Kadeem Alford stream, and Kadeem is someone that's very interesting. The brain is a tool. Just like a bicep, you know, you go do bicep curls, you're gonna get bigger biceps. You do calf raises, you're gonna get bigger calves. You play league at a high level, you read books, you're exercising the brain. And one way that I've been exercising my brain is watching Kadeem Alford stream. And the reason I say that is because Kadeem thinks outside the box. He doesn't do the regular degular that everyone else is doing. I'll give you an example, and I'll put the clip just so you guys can see it. Kadeem said something along the lines, it was a few weeks ago. He said, I'm Egyptian and Osama bin Laden was an Egyptian. So you guys gotta be careful how you talk to the Egyptians. Now I'm Egyptian, and when he said that shit, I was just like, damn. Like I've spent so many years looking for a content creator to say something that resonates with me. And when he said that shit, like I was like, damn, that shit's crazy. Like he might be the fucking goat. Like he might be the fucking goat.
But is that actually? It doesn't actually mean that I need to save the world. The world doesn't necessarily need saving all the time. What about 9/11? What about it? It was fucking terrorists from fucking Egyptians. You know that? Osama bin Laden was a terrorist from the Egyptian. That's how I told you guys. You guys gotta be careful when you guys be getting mad about Egyptians. Like Osama bin Laden was Egyptian. You gotta be careful about when you talk about Egyptians like that.
What else did he say? He said some other crazy powerful shit. You know, every day he wakes up and he says something along the lines of, "I learned this new forbidden technique, and that I'm using to fight Voldemort." His biggest op is Voldemort, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to make this video about Kadeem because it's not. This video is just about thinking outside the box, man. And sometimes when you think about outside the box, you're gonna drift away from people, and their way of thinking is not gonna be your way of thinking, and that's okay. That's called growth. That's not called being reformed. That's not called, you know, being a politician. That's just called growth. And I used to love Scarra. I know it's kind of random, but growing up, Scarra, before, you know, the tricks, well, Trick was always around, but, you know, Scar was like an icon. You know what I mean? He's like this teddy bear looking guy, but you could see from a early, you know, early in his career, he was hungry. He was involving himself in different things. He would cast, he would coach, he would play, he would stream. So when you looked at Scar, you were like, damn, this is like League of Legends, like not just doing one thing. It's like becoming a legend. You know what I mean? How do you become a legend? You take a page out of Scar's book, you take a page out of Kadeem's book, and you just put the book together, if that makes sense. And I recently got to play with Scarra, and it was really really cool. I want to show you guys the game. And we'll go through the VOD, and we'll include some clips of Scar because, again, when I got into game with him, I kept calling him Big Fucking Sexy. And I'm not sure how he felt about that, but you know, when it came time to deliver on Summoner's Rift, I never fuck up. I never fuck up. If I'm in the game with a streamer, I never fuck up. Anyways, folks, let's get into the game, guys. Last time I played a replay, the sound was really really low. But I'm gonna try to make it really really high. Sorry. So getting into game here. So we got big fucking Scara mid, right? I picked Sejuani.
Supports Edge. Okay. Okay.
Said Sejuani is a support, and the reason she's a support is because actually it's back to the react screen. Sejuani is a support, and my reasoning behind it was not because Sejuani was good in the game. It was more conceptually. Sejuani is a pig. It's a boar. It's a pig. Pigs. I'm not Muslim. Shout out to people of the Muslim faith, though. Pork is not halal. It's a three-hoofed animal. I think so. It's considered. I don't eat pork, but it's considered haram. And the reason it's haram is because it's dirty. Now, forget the spiritual side. When you look at it from like facts, pigs are fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? They really are. Like, if you've ever seen a pig, like, of course, once they clean the pork, it's chill, you know. But if you've ever seen a pig, you understand what I'm talking about. Pigs eat their own shit. They roll around in mud all day. They'll, like, one time I was like, you can pet them. Some people own them as pigs. But they're pretty fucking gross. But that's not the reason Sejuani is a support. The reason Sejuani is a support is because factually, pork is the #1 consumed meat in the world. The reason for that is because it does not take resources. So to, like fucking find a pig, slaughter it, sell it, maintain, the pig, you don't gotta do shit. You know what I mean? You put the fucking pig in the mud, it's gonna eat its shit. You know what I mean? Ba ba bing, ba ba boom, So it doesn't cost money. It's cheap, and it doesn't cost money to make you money, if that makes sense. So with that, keeping that in mind, like in the real world, if pigs don't require resources to yield a net gain, then how come in games Sejuani is a jungler and not a support? The point here is that Sejuani does not need resources to do what Sejuani does. A pig does not require resources to be a pig. So why give it resources when it's just a pig? And that was my reasoning. And then I started to play Sejuani. And then, last year, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of capping. She's kind of ass. But this year, fuck, man. Warmog's Rush, Sudden Impact, Ultimate Hunter. Dude, this is why I'm not really interested in doing League-related content. Because every time I look at the League community, they're there. Me, Kadim, and Scarra, we're here. Right? So that's why I don't get really motivated. Because I feel like I'm way ahead of the curve on just like everything. So that regular shit does not really entertain me. Anyways, guys, getting into game, you know what I mean? Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be crazy, man. Like, what an intro. Holy fuck. Now I can see why I'm like a Rookie of the Year YouTuber. Get into game, you know what I mean? And another thing that you have to consider about Sejuani is that her E is like one of the most broken shits in the game, especially when you have melees. It's like Braum, but 3 autos, a stun, and plus damage. You know what I mean? It's just fucking lit. Like, trust me. So anytime you have like a melee jungle, melee mid, melee top, dude, once you get out of lane phase, you really see like the fucking power. So I got the Victoria skin too. Runes, I don't think you guys really care. This is like not a low elo game. Like, we got big fucking sexy Scara in this game. So you're looking at like low master D1. I just started playing again. But definitely, like, I'll show you guys my Sejuani stats, like Rich Spirit, OPGG, NA1. You can go see it for yourself. Like, this account's like D150 LP, D150. Sejuani, I think, is like 70% win rate, 5 KDA. Like, it's not a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like, this is why, like, people ask me to coach their teams, but there's too much of a disconnect because I'll tell them pick Sejuani, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'm about to put this clip. I'm sorry, I know the intro is pretty crazy on this one, but when we loaded into Champs Select and I picked Sejuani, Scar goes, Sejuani support? Okay, I guess. He just doesn't get it because he's somewhere offline TV in it, and we're online TV in it. Anyway, I call this, like, I've touched on this in a lot of videos. It's about posture. It's about energy. It's about stature. We have the invade. Invade any elo is the play. It's the play because why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Like, what do you have to lose? Get in there. Look for something. If you didn't find it, you didn't find it. It's like applying for a job and you got rejected. Who the fuck cares? It took 2 seconds to apply. What did you have to lose? At least you can say, you know what? I tried to invade and it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Especially if I have a good level 1. Look at their fucking level 1. It sucks. So we're going in there. You know what I mean? I always bring a sweeper. Always. People are pinging back. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm only going forward. You're going to see here, if we slow down the frame, my team's like kind of confused, but I'm only going forward. I don't know if they're a 5-stack here, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm in there. Boom. Just letting Ziggs know what's up. Boom. He takes debut level 1. We clear the ward. Beautiful. Beautiful. And at this point in the game, I'm saying, hey, big sexy, like, we miss you. We need you back. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that offline TV shit. Back in the day, I did make a diss track on Scar, and I think that's why, he might not be, like, a super fan. And it went something along the lines of, I was just chilling on twitch.tv, then Scar sound my modem, turned my shit into offline. He turned my shit into offline. TV. Man, I was sitting there texting. Then Scarra farted on my modem while he was passing. I was like, dog, this is Samsung, not a Nexus. He said, fuck your Nexus, I swear you just jealous. I got hoes and 2 Pokemon and Pichu, and they love me for me, but do they love you for you? And to you, I'm Scarra, but to them, I'm William Lee. Went from League to TFT to offline TV. I told you. And the full track's coming out soon, but I don't really want to diss Scarra because I like him. So I wanted to change the concept of the song, make it more about, like, we need you back. But anyway, get into game, resetting. I don't know why I reset there. Just like, fuck it. I'm going to edit some shit out that, like, you know, nothing was really happening. But it's good. I like these, like, shorter games. Like, what is this? Like, 25 minutes? You guys get to get the full picture. You know, it's going to be a long video, but I don't give a fuck. Because the video is going to get 50 views anyway. So might as well just put an hour out there. Leash in. Sejuani just recently got buffs with the debut and shit. You know what I mean? I was max debut, Q second, E third. To be honest with you, I don't know why I picked Sejuani, but I think she's really good, so fuck it. It's not like I picked her for a matchup or anything. So, you know, right now I'm just chilling. I take the Q. Oh, shit. I forgot. Am I covering the map? No, I'm not. So typically, you could take W, but I always take Q first, and you're going to see why. Like, Nunu's letting us know that he's going to gank. Hold up. So, check this out. Chilling. Nunu's letting us know he's on his way. Holding Q. There it is. It comes out. Boom. Ignite early ignite. Look at that snowball. Holy shit. Braum just fucked him. Flash comes out. Boom. Braum just fucking dead. What a great gank by Nunu. This is why, like, junglers that gank are what you want. Like, you don't want farming junglers. Like, yeah, sure, it's alright, but, like, that was just perfect. Like, look how easy it was to get a lead and to burn everyone's summons. And again, like, we're playing with Scar. There's not fucking low elo. And right here, I looked mid for a quick second, but as you can see, there's, like, nothing really to do. Like, I took a quick look, and I'm like, you know, wave shoved. I can look mid, but Big Sexy's just chilling. So, we're just here, punishing. Nothing special, really. We want to shove this wave because Ez is low, you know, so my priority is keeping my stack for cannon, and then just, you know, not really taking damage because you never know, like, shit might go down, you know, but we don't want to really stay, you know what I mean? So I think we reset here, chilling. You could just see, like, even Sejuani, like, her size and everything. She's a support, dude. Like, she's a support. Look at it. Oh, there's one thing that I want to talk about, and we'll use the downtime. Like, I'm not going to pause the replay. I always talk about putting the Shen in the Shen. But, like, I'm not going to explain to you what Sejuani's passive is. But pretty much she puts the Aftershock on top of the Aftershock. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, I put the Shen in the Shen. But Sejuani puts the Aftershock in the Aftershock. So, perfect. I stay here. Look at that. What the fuck? Look at that shit. Look at that hold with the fizz bump. Like, I'm like, gotcha, bitch. So, I'm forcing Lucian to stand. I'm also holding the wave for Ezreal so it doesn't crash on the turret. I'm not going to lose anything. But he's so fucking mad right now. Look at him. And he's low, so, like, you're not even gonna stop me from holding this, bro. Look, I don't even care. Like, I'm even giving the thumbs up, too. Like, do you, bro? It's not, you can't, like, you're wasting your time. You're not gonna crash it. Boom, I even punish him. Like, what's up? Oh my god, beautiful. And now he's fucked. He's stuck, and the wave's still frozen. So it's like, this is levels, guys. This is levels. Like, I told you. I'm not even gonna talk about this play. There's a difference between junior and varsity. That's all I'm going to say. And, you know, a lot of my viewers, even though this video is only going to get 100 views or something, they understand, like, the level that we're at. You know what I mean? So, right here, I take the opportunity to roam. Why the fuck not? You know, pressure mid. And again, we know that this, like, to make something clear, at this point, it's very gankable, right? But if you just watch Ziggy goes into fog. So almost at this point, we know that this gank is dead. You know what I mean? Because Ziggy's probably here. You know, he's at least here. But if anything, he's here. So we're not going to be able to gank it. It's not going to be that easy. But we're still walking. The reason we're walking is it's psychological. We know we're not going to achieve anything. But it's psychological. In case Talia shows up, so on and so forth. And we're also letting Big Sexy know, hey, we're here. You know what I mean? We're here. And again, we're here. Look. Waiting. He can't play. Like, you could see Ziggy's putting the question mark, like, what the fuck is this? Like, the wave's frozen. Kazen just gets a free lane. Again, I'm still here though. I'm still here. When you got Big Sexy on your team, you camp his lane. It's that simple. I'm resetting. And I remember, like, I mentioned this earlier, like, oh, Scar was like, oh, I got a Sejuani support. And it's like, I don't want to say it's disappointing, but it's like, yes, you do. You know what I mean? And look at this gameplay. You know what I mean? It just kind of goes to show that sometimes, like, I could pick a normal support and not help him. But I'm picking, like, something that he considers off meta, and look how much pressure he's getting. You know what I mean? And, yeah, anyway, I finally reset. What did I buy? Boots, Ruby, and I'm back to lane. Ezreal's just been chilling. Like, yeah, he's down some CS, but Ezreal's going to build tier anyway. So he's just chilling. Like, we don't really care to fight because they can't really pressure Ez. And also, he's just scaling. So here, more so, I'm not really concerned with fighting. I just want to get some XP. Big Sexy's in a good shape. He just reset as well. So just getting our XP. We don't really need a trade. I'm pretty sure, like, Ezreal outscales anyway. Brahm's not on my level, like, as you guys have already seen. So, again, just continuing the pressure. Not trying to fight, really, but, again, it's that stance. It's that pressure that we're putting on. Not much is happening. So, we're just going to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. They're fucking petrified because they knew Nunu's coming. And, again, Nunu with another, like, sending a message. Just a threat. Like, just letting people know. It helps us get prio. So, it's not, like, a useless gank at all. It's really, really good. I just dropped the W. I don't really want to fight. I'm just trying to get this into the wave so we can go do dragon. And then we see that this is going to crash, so boom. I'm walking a drag, walking a drag, walking a drag. And the board, like, it hops. It doesn't walk, it hops. Now you're going to see the thing about Sejuani is, like, she has this thing with her passive. It helps you do the objective even faster. So it's like a hidden effect. You know, you could see that's 4 passive stacks already. 3. You know, a 4th one coming up. Additional damage, secures OBJ is really, really important. Here, it's rinse and repeat. Get bot prio, look mid, nothing really going on, not really worth ganking, so I'm just going to take my reset because I'm low, you know. Reset, walk back to lane. Nothing too crazy, but we're setting the foundation to a masterpiece. That's what you guys got to understand here. So yeah, you guys can just watch the game, man, because you're going to start to see it. Right now, you're not seeing it, but you're going to start to see it. Another kind of snowball threat gank. Here, I kind of like... That was like a bad move. Now, I'm watching this replay just so I can work on the Sejuani a little bit. The snowball comes out. He still has E. That was not the greatest. I did get the W off, but it wasn't worth it. But yeah, you have to be smart when you use that Q because it's a long cooldown. It's kind of like Shen's E, if you get what I'm saying. Here, I'm still looking because Lucian's low, and like I want to pressure. Like I'm telling Ezreal, like look alive, bud. You know what I mean? Like. Get on your bike, you know, start to play up a little bit, you know, he's playing kind of back, good, get those Qs in, like, I don't know why he's walking back right now, like, yeah, sure, we don't know where Talia is, but we should still be pressuring, like, I'm telling him, like, dude, we're in a good spot, lane's perfect, you know, so we're just chilling, now, it was a minor lapse in judgment, someone's pinging that Talia's top, and I think Nunu was chatting, he was like, she's 100% top. So we know that she could gank us, but we kind of went off that information. Like, as you can see, Nunu's pinging the question marks. He's like, oh, shit, she's top. So we kind of just greeted here when we didn't have to. And you could tell Lucian's suspicion is activated for sure. So, you know, we pull the trigger. He drops the E. This should be a kill. But, fuck, man. Talia was here. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with that flash. That's a limit test. It's a limit test for sure. We did get 2 flashes, but not ideal. And it's also because we thought Talia was top. So, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal. So, we start running. You can see that speed. You know? Almost level 6. Because this is where the magic really starts to happen. You know? Running fast. Soaking up this XP. Sejuani also has another secret tool. She's a wave shover. You're going to see right here. Look at that. Name me another support who can do that. I'll wait. Put it in the comment section down below. There's not another support that can do that. I just denied him a full wave. Instant shove. With Shen, you're fucking autoing. Rel can W it, whatever. Nautilus can E. But nobody can do it at that speed she just did it. And she also, like, stacks them together. You know what I mean? She makes, like, a little sandwich of them. There's not another support that can do that. That's fast. That's fast. Now this is where we start to, this is what I call phase 2. You get the ulti, you get that ultimate hunter. Now you're really threatening. You could see Ezreal, I don't want to say like I lost hope in him, but like he's like a non-factor. Why? Not because he's bad, but because we got big sexy mid. You could see he's sweeping, always sweep first. You know what I mean? That's number 1. And you could see I should have swept like this area, but like look at this, 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 look at this. We're gonna back it up slowly. I have a good feeling he's gonna get ganked because we just got ganked bot, so probably her camps are gone bot. This is big. This is big time. Remember, junior varsity. I'm looking. I feel like Talia's gonna gank me. Because she's probably not gonna gank bot, you know. She's, I don't know, she could gank top, but you know what I mean? My spidey senses, oh shit, we see her. We see her. We see her, right? And look what I'm doing. I'm waiting right here. I didn't show right away. I didn't show right away. This is called patience. Look, he's bringing her, waiting for the perfect time. Now, did he have R? Yep, he had it. This should have been an instant turn, but Scarra's a big boy. He takes up a lot of space in the mid lane. That's not an insult. That's a fact. So, he's like an O-lineman. Powerful, strong, creates a lot of space. But you can't expect him to move like a wide receiver. Should have been an instant turn. He should have been spacing it to the point where, if we're getting really scientific, if we were on comms, his R should have been held. So let's look. 2, 1. Boom. Instant. Instant. Where's he going? Where's he going? Now I'm going to add his reaction. He goes, oh shit, is that my support? And the Sejuani that he was talking shit about. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that my support? Oh shit, look at that. Wow. Imagine if he had flash there. He kept his flash. He was just like, holy shit, that's my support? He thought I was a jungler. Why do I bring this up? Couple things. A few years ago, I asked Scarra to put me on offline TV. I said, we're going to take it from offline TV to outer space TV. Didn't answer. I told him I had so many ideas. He didn't answer. And the reason I bring this up is because he didn't believe in the Sejuani until I made him a believer. If he gave me the opportunity on offline TV to make him a believer, I would have. But, you know, we take our opportunities where they present themselves, and when they don't, we say that God's protecting us. The second reason I bring this up is because after that play, I linked my Twitter in game, and I'll put the clip of Scarra reacting. He said,
Is my support? I will flash there.
An enemy has been slain.
Why did he drop his Twitter? What the fuck?
why not? Why not after a great counter gank like that? Why not link my Twitter? Is it disrespectful? Did I fuck up an int and then I plugged my Twitter? I'm not going to get followers anyway. Guess how many followers I got from that counter gank? 0. And I didn't want any. It's just like having a little fun. But why plug your Twitter? Why is it? Why not plug your Twitter? Why is it, hey, Sejuani, after that counter gank, do you have a Twitter? I always wondered. These are philosophical questions that maybe Kadeem Alfred has the answers for. I don't have the answers. And again, the significance of this, I'm not trying to rant or ramble too long, but that was always the reaction 5-6 years ago. And 5 years later, it's still the same reaction. The last thing I'm going to add about that is his viewers were like, but he deserves it though, doesn't he? They weren't agreeing. They weren't saying cringe. They were saying, yeah, dude, he kind of deserves to plug his Twitter after that one. Just some things to think about. As you can see, back to mid because there's nothing to do. Back to bot because there's nothing to do mid. Again, you got to be very careful with the Qs because they're dangerous. You know, you can burn cooldowns with them and shit. But you got to be careful. That's the one thing. That's the one Sejuani tip like I give you. Be very careful with the Q. But sudden impact is fucking OP. Like it's so OP, guys. Like no bullshit. Already 200 damage. 200 damage. Bet you barely saw me fucking engage, but 200 damage just on a rune. Clear the ward, and again, I want to make sure Ez is okay. Like I don't care to get Ez ahead. It's about big sexy, but we just want to make sure he's okay. You know, so it's gonna reset here, and guess what? I'm back to dragon. Back to dragon. You could see like me and Braum are playing 2 different fucking games, my friend. You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot more. And again, rinse and repeat. Look at this. Look at this. Not a lot of jungler. Not like maybe Alistair with Hex Flash. Maybe like Nautilus. But Sejuani, there's not a lot of champions that do this better. Trust me. Trust me. Perfect. It's perfect, right? I'm just chilling. Chilling at the camp. What did I lose? Nothing. If Ziggs steps up, I'm going. I got the ult ready to go. You know what I mean? Just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. I was low-key really worried that I'd like hide behind like one of these birds and then Q and hit the bird. You know what I mean? I don't want to be embarrassed. So I just made sure that no birds would be in the way. And you can see like Nunu doesn't need help with this dragon, you know? So I'm just making sure that he's in good shape. He's covered. He's good. Okay, he secures the dragon. Bot's MIA, no problem. He gets a dragon, just hovering. Now we're back mid. Back mid. Rinse and repeat. Again, people say sup is so easy. It is easy. It is easy. So just do your fucking job. You know, there's a lot of jobs in this world that aren't hard. So just do them well. That's it. I'm sitting here saying support is hard. It's not fucking hard. So just do your job well. This is not a league lesson. This is a life lesson. Help desk job is not hard. McDonald's job is not hard. So do it well and move the fuck on. Patience. Patience. How can he play? The second he steps up. Look at all that. Look at all that. No problem. Look at Braum. 2 different games, my friend. 2 different games. And you could see here, I'm just standing there like this. Perfect gank. A perfect gank. Just in the area, I can't do much. I'm telling them in back. There's nothing to do. I'm not going to overanalyze this situation because there's not much to analyze. You know, but I'm just chilling. That's all you need to know is just chilling. 2 for 2. Ziggs cannot play this game. He can't. And you're starting to see. You're starting to see Sejuani coming alive. Again, same thing. Bot's crashed. I don't need to worry about bot. But I'm still walking towards Ezreal in case he needs me. You know? I should have reset and honestly just ran down mid again. But I'm waiting for my ult. That's like the thinking process. And Nunu's also coming bot. He throws another, you know, scare tactic snowball. Now the reason I'm staying bot is because Lucian's really chunked. So like there's no real world where we should lose this 2v2. Realistically, there's no real world. Again, shoving the wave because I want to get them under their turret so that Easy can poke. Easy shouldn't be like you can't miss these kind of Qs under the turret. You just can't. You know, these are the Qs that where if you're picking Ezreal, you have to hit them. It's just that simple. Especially in a situation like this, they're both half. Like it doesn't get any better than this. This is the reason why I'm staying bot because I'm like if we're gonna kill him, we're gonna kill him now. You know. I don't know why this camera keeps tripping out, but. Again, a little bit of a limit test, but again, you could see... I don't have ult. I do have ult. Yeah, I think maybe I forced this a little too hard. Boom, you're going to see the flash come out. The ult comes out perfect, right? Yeah, maybe I kind of trolled that. I did blame this on Ez a little bit. I was like, you fucking suck, dude. But I'm still kind of limit testing the Sejuani. Like, her strength is not the 2v2. The idea is like kind of like Shen, where her 2v2 isn't terrible. It's her how she transitions into the game and what she brings to the team. It's like a macro over micro kind of gameplay. But I'm still kind of tweaking the little things with Sejuani, for sure. For sure. But at this point, you know, you start thinking, you're like, yeah, you know what, man? I'm not playing with Ezreal anymore. We don't have the synergy. I'm playing around Big Scarra. as you can see here, Scar's already 4-0. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no homo. I'm going to ride the Scar Bear train all the way to the Nexus. You know what I'm saying? He's fed. Well fed. Again, getting in there, setting up vision, so we can see, so we can play. You know, I've touched on, I'm not teaching League. I'm not here to teach League. If you know, you know. But one of the good things about setting up vision and getting into the jungle is because you understand what's going on. Like in this situation, I'm setting up wards to see where they're at so we can set up plays. But as you can see here, just look at the mini-map. Boom! Because we have vision, we know that Aatrox is here. And all of a sudden, you could see, those are my pings, by the way. I'm telling everyone, let's go, let's go. Scar's closing the distance. Nunu's closing the distance. I have a supreme flank here. I could have dropped Ignite early, but I tried to save it. Boom, look, passive. I'm sure I'll probably use Ignite so we can save his flash. But like, fuck it, a kill's a kill, you know what I mean? Again, sweeping, vision setup. I don't care what's happening to Ezreal. Ezreal's doing his job. He's just acting as bait, and he didn't die there, which is really, really good. So I go Scar Bear. You know what that means. You know what I mean? We just killed Aatrox, top shoving, 3, Ziggs last seen top, 3 bot. Let's shove. You know, me and you. You know what I mean? The cool thing about League is, like, no homo. Like, you can show someone you're bros even if they don't consider you bros. Like, you could be bros in game, if that makes sense. And right here, this is a bro play. This is a true fucking bro play. Like, I shoved his wave. I'm covering for him. I'm setting up wards so he's safe. This is as bro as you can fucking get. You know? And again, still hovering in case he needs anything. We put the Herald. Like, this guy is getting, like, a fucking VIP treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, no homo, but imagine Scarra with just, like, a fucking robe. Like, he has fat feet, you know? He's not... I don't want to sound like I'm being an asshole. I'm not. But, like, you could just tell he got those, like... He got those toes, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know. Like, I got big feet. Like, I bought this pair of Adidas slides and, like, the you know, that extra fat. Like, I had to return them because they said they were size 12s. But I just had this, like, little fucking just piece of meat sticking off the side. And I had to return them. And, yeah. Scarra definitely has that kind of problem. So, he's probably wearing at least slide, you know, size 13, 14 slides for sure. He's getting red. He's getting Herald. He's getting full coverage. Imagine him in a robe, you know, and those just fat feet, you know. He's kicked up chilling right now. Like, he's doing work, but he's getting full VIP, no homo service. Again, resetting, and the plan is fully focused on Scarra. You know what I mean? He's the main man. You know what I mean? Resetting, chilling. Dragon's coming up, so we're going to be there. We're going to be there for sure. Right here, like, this is why, you know, you'll often see in solo queue, if you are someone that's actually interested in League, like, you don't chase unless it's free. The reason you don't chase is because you're giving free time to the enemy team to counter your play. So normally it's like if you're going for something and you don't get it within the first second and a half, 2 seconds, then they generally call it a dead play. And the reason they call it a dead play is because if you overcommit, you're actually putting yourself in a bad situation. Does that make sense? I mean, it should be common sense. So you could see right here, like if you're looking from the other enemy team's perspective, right? We're not going to look from their perspective, but right now this is obvious. It looks like Nunu's inting, right? But the second that rock misses, it's a dead play. Because what are you going to do? How are you going to get him? He's fucking gone. Unless Aatrox is going to like flash right away or whatever, he's gone. But instead, look. They're still going. This gives Gnar time to TP here, right? Kassadin's closing in. I'm closing in the distance. You're seeing... Now, actually, we went from a bad position to look. Out of position. Where's everyone else? We don't know. But now we're in position. It's the little things, guys. TP comes in. Great TP. I'm in there. Nunu gets out. Huge all by Nunu. Just spacing, waiting for the boys. Spacing, just buying time. Gnar's here. Really, really good TP. You could see... You can see Scarra, like, we've invested all this time, dude, into him. Look at him. We're just gonna watch Big Scarra. Fuck with everything else is happening. Boom, flash comes in. Look at that. One shot. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. Easy. 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 And this is where like, oh my god, PogChamp, PogChamp, PogChamp. They always see like the guy who makes the revenue, the guy with a lot of points. They never look at the setup. They never look at the assists. That's why someone like Rick Fox, who used to be involved in League, he's great because people always talk about Kobe and Shaq because of the numbers, but they still mention Big Rick, even though Rick only mentioned like he only like averaged like 5 points, 5 assists. But the point that I'm trying to make is that Scarra gets to put on a Kobe performance because of people like Rick Fox, who's me, who's Nunu, if that makes sense. Wow, 18. Like, it's the people who set you up to be able to do what you do. But anyway, that's like, again, another like philosophical kind of conversation. So right now, guys, this game's pretty much over. I'm not going to overanalyze this situation too much. Scar's 7-0. Ziggs is a non-factor. Cassidy kind of like just counters Talia and Ziggs, I feel like, at this stage in the game. So chilling. I think the next OBJ we have coming up is Soul. So I'm just like, guys, like, let's fix top. You know what I mean? Like, Cassidy, go fix top. You know? He is the carry, but I'm like letting him know what to do. And I'm still hanging around. Just, again, VIP service, you know? Setting down the wards. And again, rinse and repeat. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Ziggs does not get to play. So you can see the whole idea, hovering him so he can push and then getting in there, right? Because on paper, we don't know who's here. There could be a lot of people here. But I put the pink down. And again, rinse and repeat. Beautiful. Again, the question mark ping. I auto the turret. I think I auto the turret again. There's like, I got, you know, my hands don't work like they used to when it comes to League. Well, they do. They just need to get warmed up. But as you can see here, sorry, I thought Scar was tanking. I was focused on the fist bump. I wasn't focused on the turret. I should have just walked the other way. But it's all good, man. It's more of a donation for Ziggs, you know? It's all good, though. Shit happens. I don't know why this camera keeps tripping out. But you could just see, man. This is what you want from your Cassidy. You want him having valet service, free farm, free side lane. It's GG. Boys are doing fine. You know what I mean? Everything's under control. So we're going to speed this up because I'm kind of over this game, to be honest with you. I'm actually really over it. Doing some Scar shit. Wait, this video is about me. It's not about Scar. Fuck that. I'm going I'm getting deep words, guys. You know, and I'm still escorting Scarra. Now, you might be like, oh, like, you're dick riding Scarra this game. Actually, no. Like, this is the first play Scarra made by himself. This is where, like, we took off the trainers and we said, go ahead, Scarra. You're ready now. You know what I'm saying? Go do something. Up until this point, like, I've been there for him. I've been dad. You know what I mean? I've been, this is how you do it. This is, you know what I mean? This is the situation you want to get to. You know, this is how you handle it. Now, he's finally able to go for a solo play. You know, go for a big play. Again, a little bit risky. Kind of going in 1v5 situation. But again, we're here for him. But I just want to make it clear, like, 9-0, but 9 assists. Not saying all of them were off his kills, but that was the first play that he pretty much made alone. The importance of a team game and the beauty of a team game. We escort him out, but we have a pink here, so we're like, oh shit. Now, he's walking out, kind of, but he's seeing what I'm doing. He's seeing my stance. Nunu's coming in. Boom. Alt comes out. Auto. Gone. Right? And I'm telling them right away, Baron. Like, you could see me. Macro over micro type shit. Like, they're going for kills and shit. Which is cool. But, like, look. These kills do not help us in any way. But, again, junior varsity. So Secure the Baron. Again, Sejuani's E really, really good on securing OBJs. Just unlimited procs, unlimited procs, unlimited procs. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this game, do you know what I mean? That's pretty much all she wrote. You know what I mean? We're going to get the soul and wrap it up, guys. Again, I'm pretty over this game, so I'm just trying to finish this. I always like teaching the game. I know there's like not really like a demand for it because 14 years in, it's not drama. But you can see again, this is like that's different. That's some different type of shit. So like with the aftershock on top of the aftershock, Sejuani doesn't actually get slowed. You know what I mean? When it breaks. So I could just walk out of shit that would typically slow you and get you caught. I could just walk out of it. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of like supports in the game that like, you know, look at this. You're gonna ask what the build was. We could talk about it after. It's always a Warmog's Rush. Always, always, always. Look. The boys are not really like in position. We know Soul's coming up. I dropped the wards, right? But like Ezreal's here, Nar's here, and look at me, man. Look at me. Look at me. I'm going to slow it down all the way to 0.25. Look at me. Just watch. Keep your eye on the minimap. Look where everyone is. No fear. No fear. She's one of those champions. She's actually pretty mobile. You know what I mean? With the movement speed, with the HP. You don't get punished easily. You know? He's TPing, so I'm covering his TP here. I know you can't really see it on the replay, but he's TPing to this. And I don't want them to engage on him or whatever, so I'm covering. Like, look. Again, Gnar and Ezreal, and they're not here, so it looks like I'm in a bad position. But look at this. Boom. I'm just walking out of shit, dude. I'm walking out of shit. No CC. None. Why? Aftershock on top of the aftershock. I soak some cooldowns. Scarra comes in on the backside. Beautiful. I'm back in. I'm back in. I'm just trying to buy time. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to kind of fill in space while he does what he has to do. Beautiful. Look at that. E. Stun. Auto. Perfect. W. Again, look. Look. Boom. Flashing. Meanwhile, I'm just soaking up time, soaking up resources. While the carry, Scarra, is doing what he's doing. Gets out of there. Look at him. He still got it. Low key, man. Because he's Asian. He's Asian, right? And again, I got the Warmogs. Look, HP's coming back. HP's coming back. I'm back in it. I'm back in it. And I'm like, guys, let's not over chase. Like, we got soul point. You know, let's do soul. So we're going to do soul here. But again, I still got my eyes on Scarra. Because we don't want to lose that bounty. We're on stream. We plugged our Twitter. So we got to at least, like, commit to, you know, the bro fucking relationship that we got going on here. You know what I'm saying? So again, thinking about it. So right here, we were like in a position to dive, but we didn't know where everyone else was. So I was like, fuck it. Who cares? Like, what's killing this Aatrox even going to do for us? But we're just chilling. Me and Scarra. The boys, you know? Boom. Like, a little X-Smithy there. I could have been a little bit more patient, but like, fuck it. You know? Ultimate Hunter, guys. Ultimate Hunter. This shit's going to be back real soon. Again, just... It looks like I'm following Scarra around. But he's following me. Look at this. Beautiful setup by Gnar. Beautiful. This is what you want to see from your Gnar. You know, slow it down. Scarra jumps in. I jump in. Look at this debut. Look at this angle on this debut. Beautiful. E. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Melee on top of melee. On top of melee. Aftershock on top of aftershock. That's it, guys. That's it. That's all she wrote. Easy money. Easy money. Was it like a completely perfect game where I made no mistakes? No, I made some mistakes. But did I do a lot of the right plays? Absolutely. Absolutely. So it goes from... What the hell? I got a Sejuani support? To... Oh, shit. I got a Sejuani support. I don't want to drag this video on too long. But the main thing I want to say is that at the end of the game, Scar said something very important, and I'm going to try to put it in here. He said he ended at 14-0. I think I was like 0-3-15, whatever.
Jesus, man. I got so much help this game. It looked so easy, but realistically, the Sedge and the Nunu helped me out so much.
I always talk about how, like, previously I always talk about how, like, like you could take something from anything. I said in game, I said, a lot of people ask me, is Sejuani support a thing now? I type this. I say, anything is a thing if you believe in it. And that's inspirational. The other thing I want to say is that, like, again, you could take this away from League. It doesn't really relate to League. But life's not easy. Life's not easy for anyone. Everyone's has some sort of challenge. At some point in your life, you're going to experience loss. You're going to experience an L. You know, you're going to take your L. Everyone takes their L's. Millionaires take L's. Billionaires take L's. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you know, your net worth or your social status. You're going to take some L's at some point. So life's not easy. But it also doesn't have to be hard. You know what I mean? In a game like that, like as Scarra said, you know, looked easy, but it was my team that helped make it easy. And I think that's what life's all about in the end of the day. And that's, it's going to sound kind of corny, but that's the main thing I take away from League of Legends. Like, if you play right, it's actually pretty easy. Even though it's a very complicated game, there's a lot of layers to it. There's a lot of, like, different, you know, things can get complicated, but they don't necessarily have to be. I'll give you an example. I'm wearing a new shirt. But I don't buy a lot of shirts because at work we're remote. So who really gives a shit? If my background is fake, why does my shirt need to be different, if that makes sense? So my manager one time told me, he's like, holy shit, dude, I've seen that shirt for like 14 times. And I said, it doesn't need to be complicated. You know what I mean? I said, it's actually very simple. You've seen how the ladies react to this shirt. So until they stopped reacting to this shirt in the way they do, then I'll buy a new shirt. But until then, I'm not going to change the shirt. Right? I know that didn't really make sense. But I think that the point that I'm trying to make is that if you're able to network, if you're able to leverage your skill set, other people's skill sets, if you're able to find a way to work on with a team, that's the cheat code. That's what makes life easier. If you try to do everything by yourself, admirable, but it's not smart. So, you know, maybe you guys can look at your lives and see, you know, how can I work with other people to achieve not just my goals, but a common goal. In the end of the day, we all want LP. You know what I mean? But how are we going to play to get it? Make sense? We could play everyone's solo carry, or we could play a real team game. And that's the main thing that League of Legends needs to learn. And unfortunately, they haven't yet learned it. But they're getting there. They're getting there, slowly but surely. There's tons of money to go around. There's tons of clout to go around. But it doesn't need to be me or you. If that makes sense. It could be us. And it's actually very, very simple. If you have the right pieces in place, the right gameplay, the right team comp, the right leadership. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Streams real soon. Coaching real soon. Make sure you smash that fucking subscription button. And make sure you check out Kadim's channel. Make sure you check out Scar's channel. A couple goats. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Take care, fellas. How it going?